So I'm currently at Heathrow Terminal 2, about to take the PCR test for my flight because it's a requirement before I board. My initial flight was supposed to be on the 3rd of January, but I now have to leave on the 7th. Okay, so my flight was supposed to leave on the 3rd, like I said, so I'm now leaving on the 7th. I was supposed to leave on the 8th. Like, it's such a long story. I've cancelled my flight like 4 times now, or my flight has been cancelled about 4 times, just because of different countries and their regulations about not letting non-citizens transit through their airports. So I've been, I won't say stressed because I've tried to manage my stress, but I've been very frustrated with this whole journey. I just got my flight changed, I think, about an hour ago, and that's why I look disheveled like this. That's why I look crazy, because I had to rush quickly to come take the test because it has to be ready prior to departing, and I have about 2 days or 48 hours before I leave. Yeah. Okay, I'm ready for my test.
You need to spit from the dotty line to the black line.
Okay.
It's lovely. Enjoy that one.
Oh my gosh, I have to just spit in here.
Spit in there, yeah. I'll be back in a second.
Okay, thank you. So this is the PCR test that is required for me to fly out. I'm just gonna spit until I fill it up to this line here. So it doesn't go above this line, right?
As close to that line as you
possible.
Can get.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, God,
thank you. Thank you. So should I cough out because there's no spit out?
No, if you kind of like do that, you should be able to make some spit. It's a lovely test.
So what's the difference with this one and this swab?
Nothing. This one's more painful for us to watch.
I know, even for me.
It's horrible.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine, don't worry. Where are you flying to?
Canada.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know they needed this bad boy.
Don't know if I'm done.
Do a quick look. Yeah, that's good. Got your stickers handy?
Yes, I do. Let me put my mask back on. Here you go. Thank you.
Right, that's your one to keep. That's your reference.
Okay. Thank you.
So you should get these results in 36 to 48 hours.
Okay.
It will come to you on the email.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
If by any chance you need to have one printed off,
Yes.
you can either print it off at home or they will print it off in
Here
B next door.
Okay. Because my flight is leaving from this terminal as
Yeah,
well.
so you should be able to just bring the barcode down that I've just given
Yeah.
you,
I'll just zip it up.
and they will be able to print it off from that barcode.
Thank you so much. I
Alright,
appreciate
sorry
your
I
help.
missed it.
No, it's okay. Thank you for being kind to let me even film. Should I toss this in the air? No, I don't.
Sorry, give it to me and I'll
Okay.
get it. I've got
Thank
that
you so
one.
much. Have a good one.
Take care.
Thank you. Bye bye. Oh, is it this way out? Excuse me. Is it this way out? All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. I have just completed my test, and what I have to do now is go back home. I mean, it's a painful. I had to pay for this test, so this test cost me £100, and fingers crossed it comes back negative. I don't feel sick today, although I had a cold. I caught a cold when I came here. I just don't feel sick, but you just never know with this test. You just never know. And I honestly, like, I just hope, I really do hope that, everything goes well. Yeah, this is Terminal 2 on Ground Zero, where the tests are taking place. So many people are here to take the test. So many people. Yeah, and like I said, I was lucky enough to change my flight just about an hour ago, and that's why I rushed, because my test was initially for the 5th, which is tomorrow, because my flight was scheduled to leave on the 8th, which is let me count now. So I've canceled 3 flights. I rescheduled or rescheduled, whichever, like 2 flights. The initial flight was cancelled, so that flight was on the 3rd. Then they rebooked me for a flight to Canada through Switzerland, which Switzerland or Swiss Air cancelled, and I had to reschedule again or rebook a flight on the 8th, which I have now called, and luckily for me there was a return flight on the 7th, so I quickly booked that and had to run here for the test because it has to be ready prior to departing. I need to provide a negative PCR test before I can be allowed to board the airplane. There is an incentive that Canada is putting in place for people like myself who are out of the country, who need to come back and quarantine. It's a repayable loan up to 5,000 Canadian dollars, which you can access, and you have to pay back within, I believe, 180 days, which is possibly, I think, 6 months, if I'm correct. I don't know, but you know, many people do need it, and I won't even lie, I would have taken it if I required, but I don't need it. So thank God for that. I don't need it. But I'm rambling. You know, I just want to focus this year on more positive things, because there's so much, you know, negative and positive happening, and we can decide what to focus our energy on. And I know myself, I know how I get depleted. I really get depleted when I focus on negative things, like my mindset, my physical strength, even the energy to do just mundane things like getting up, cooking, eating. I feel really depleted. So it's a conscious decision not to focus on small things that would, you know, pull me down. There's so many things I can take from today and this whole trip that would have weighed me down, but I'm choosing not to focus on them. I'm looking at the bigger picture, which is the fact that I've been lucky enough to afford a flight to travel, and I can see family and friends. And I was supposed to resume work today. Unfortunately, because of this whole situation with the ban, I can't. So I don't know how that's going to work out when it comes to my workplace. That's something I'm going to figure out with them. And I would say the year's off to a good start for myself. That's how I want to look at it. That's how I want to focus on the year. Yeah, I look like a crazy person. It's all good. It's all good. I'm alive. I'm not sick. You know, the more contagious strain is here. I'm even more paranoid because I don't want anything to, you know, to make my life, you know, unbearable. Anyway, if you've listened to the rant up to this point, thank you so much. I didn't think I was going to do any recording today, but I just wanted to, like, you know, document this whole process, the whole ad hoc and crazy changes that have happened, you know, in this whole period, you know, just out of everyone's control. I'm lucky because I'm not paying for hotel fees. You know, there's a lady who I just spoke to who's paying extra days for a hotel. She has a dog, so when she has to go back to Romania, she has to quarantine, and you know, so I don't know. I mean, enough of my rambling. Anyways, if there's anything interesting, I will keep you guys updated. I need to go home. Okay, today is the 7th of January. I'm currently at Heathrow Airport about to board a plane to Toronto, Pearson's, Canada. The airport is really full, I must say. Just to like drop off my bag because I've already checked in, there is a long queue or line up. So if I can show you guys, the lineup starts from there, goes all the way there, and it's almost like a maze anyway. So I've been in this lineup for maybe 20 or 30 minutes now, and they just checked my PCR test. Apparently they're not taking the NHS test, so thankfully I didn't do that one. I did the private test, and someone was just taken out of the line, and I feel so bad for him anyway. But yeah, I'm about to like drop off my bag, go to the VAT office, get my tax return, and wait for my flight. My flight leaves in about 2 hours, so I hope I have enough time to do all of this. How many of you? Hello. So look who's here at the airport. I'm so thankful, grateful. I mean, words are not even enough to say thank you to Steph for just being a wonderful addition in my life. Hey, I've been at the airport since when? 11. I swear, since 11. The Wi-Fi was really bad, so we were in the same area, but we couldn't get in touch. And I stood for almost 1.5 hours, just to drop my bag.
So cute.
I'm not waiting for the day I become very rich. I don't need to be dropping bags, just first class.
You even pack so well.
They don't pack here. So we just found the what's it called? Yeah. As in, let's even see what's there to collect. Anyway, please to hopefully refund my COVID test
certificate.
And the way they check, like, how do they verify this thing? I don't even know. How do they verify this nonsense? They don't. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, but I'm just thankful that I'm on my way home safely.
Negatively, COVID
yes,
negative.
I swear. The plane is full.
Yeah, plane has to. This is the first one now to Canada.
Yeah, so
this is the first one.
Everybody is just like crammed. It's crazy, but anyways, let me just go and have some special private time with Steph, and enjoy the remaining moments before I board my plane in maybe 30 minutes. I think the gates open in 30. How long do I have to wait to receive it in my card?
Just 1 second. 19 December you said, yes, ma'am?
No, 18th I arrived.
18th December.
This is mine, right? I can keep
Yes,
this.
that's yours. That's
Okay.
yours. Sorry. But the other one I can't do cash because
That's
it's
all right.
collection only.
So it's going
That's
to
many
end.
collections.
So VAT is
Finished
ending.
now. It's finished now.
It's normal VAT.
Because the form is still valid, so for the
Yeah.
end of the month we'll still be processing the forms.
So if anyone purchases anything in Europe,
No, I mean in Europe,
In
Europe is still on. It's only
Europe is
UK.
fine. Europe is fine.
Oh,
UK is
wow.
not going to be there.
Would you like US dollars for it or any other currency?
you don't have Canadian dollars?
Unfortunately, we sold out with Canadian.
Okay, I'll take USD. Yeah. So sweating because I ran 15 minutes to my plane. Anyway, to the plane now. So that's promising. And I just picked some magazines. Some are already in my bag here, but I don't know if anyone else does this, but I love to pick magazines from the airport so I can read, and I put them on my table, and when I'm done I chuck it away. Grabbed my magazines, no shame in my game, and these are actual solid magazines, and they're quite heavy. Mine, you haven't checked mine, no?
Yes. Can I
Yeah.
do it now?
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Is it good?
Can I
Thanks.
have your-
All right. Thank you.
And do you have a PCR test or state test?
Yeah, it's in my bag. Should I just grab it? am pretty exhausted. It's been, I think I've been on the go for over 11 hours now, probably 12 hours. So, and I've been wearing this mask for over 11 hours. I'm not even a surgeon. When my name is not even Meredith Gray, and I'm not a cardiothoracic surgeon. Why should I be wearing a mask for 12 hours? Like, I can't wait to get home, have a shower, eat something, sleep, hopefully, and look forward to tomorrow. Anyways, if you stayed up to this point watching this video, thank you, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.